And we're good. Howdy everyone, how you all doing? Excuse me. That came out a lot less energetic than I initially had planned. I was gearing up for a royal welcome there, and it came out like a squeak. Oh well. Who can blame me? I've been getting up at 5 o'clock every day this week. It's been a tiring one. But it's over for now. Back shift next week, which has its own problems. Shall we say? Yeah, its own problems. That's a good way of putting it. All right, let me just sort it there. Right, okay. I think we're good. I think so. Yep. No, it's telling me the stream is unstable once again. But, hey, it still seems to actually be coming through on the feed and actually working. So, you know. There we go. Something I'm going to have to live with, I guess. Hopefully it's alright for you guys, you know. But do let me know if there are any problems. But, that being said, let's crack on with some farming sim, shall we? Because I know that's why you're here, that's why I'm here. Let's start. So, we begin today down at the more developed part of the farm. We are going to start by shoving all of this cheese into the sell point over here. Because whilst it is not the peak time for cheese selling, it is still a very good price, actually. So, we are going to sell all of our cheese. Sell cheese. See, 5.7. That's still a very good price. I think we could get 5.8, 5.9, something like that at the very top end of the bracket. So 5.7 is very respectable. And I will take it, considering that we still need to buy ourselves a cotton harvester, or have enough money to maybe rent a couple of them. Any money that we can make right now is really important, because next month is the cotton harvest. So we're in September at the moment. Ooh. And there we go. We're in September at the moment, which we need to use to do some planting, and then next month will come around, October, and it's cotton harvesting season, basically. So that's the plan. That is the plan, as they say. Much more of this cheese there is, actually. There's quite a lot here. Oh, it keeps going. Crikey, okay, there's another 8 pallets to spawn. It's actually pretty impressive. Very impressive, actually. There we go. And cheese, perfect. I think that should be for now. Yes, there's only 300 litres of cheese left in the production, so nicely. Bum. Cheese in. Actually, that has started us with a nice little influx of cash there, actually. One of those harvesters comes up in the sale, which, you know, could happen. We've been very lucky so far with the harvesters, getting several pieces of Nexat equipment. So you never know. We might actually get... Yeah, well, it's a terrible price, so we're not going to bother with that just yet. nicely now. Excellent. So let's just check the production. I think we can turn off the cheese if it's still going. Nope, nope, that has already been turned off. Excellent. So the bread is still going, but the bread is a terrible price at the moment. I believe the bread is not good until kind of December time. Yeah, we're losing like over 1,000 if we sell the bread at the moment. So we'll keep the bread for the time being. Go from there. Ah, worker B has finished their job, and that would be over here. Liming this field in the interim there, so that's good. That's one less field to worry about. We now need to take him back to the shop and refill him so that we can then come back and field over there whilst we pull out the next set and plant some wheat. Yeah, wheat. I think go for another crop of wheat in these two fields. Maybe the one over there as well. Actually, that one over yonder probably needs lime as well. So pretty much the goal for today is on slightly too tight there. The goal for today is to get the 3 fields that we harvested last time prepared and planted, and then get on and finish the cotton harvest. That's the plan for today. That's what I would like to get done. Whether we'll get all of that sorted or not is another question, but that's what the aim of today is. Kill this guy. Actually, we should probably get the sprayer in the fields and spray off those weeds now so that we don't have to worry about it later. That would be also a job we could do in preparation for planting. Because I do believe if you spray off the weeds before you plant, the weeds don't grow later. I don't think they do anyway. We shall test it one way or another. We'll see how it goes. Got to get this guy filled up again. I'd like to get a much bigger lime spreader, but I don't think modded one exists yet, or at least if it does, it doesn't seem to be on the mod hub. Do let me know if you know of any, by the way. Modded lime spreaders that have like a 42-meter width, like the fertilizer spreaders. That would be very handy. But for now, we can make do with this. Absolutely fine. Yes, this field does need lime, so we'll get him in this field first. Sprayer. Okay, higher that. Let's get the... Where is he? Here he is. Right. Take him down to the store. Fill him up. And then he's being sprayed. Up there. Too fast, Lynx. Too fast. Steady on now. This guy is nice and fast, actually, so that is always a plus point. Yeah, so we've got one field limed. The second field is being limed. As soon as we have sprayed off the first field, we can get the next sap into the field to start planting some wheat. Then we can rotate them, so all 3 fields are being prepped same time, you know? Whoa, too fast. Hurtling by there. Breakneck speed. Should be... These four should fill it, actually, so that's good. Oh yeah. How much of this are we going to use on one field? That is the question. Are we going to get away with being able to do all 3 fields with just these containers or not? That is the question. I imagine we'll probably need some more, but... It's incredibly sharp turning, this thing. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So that's been sprayed, that's good. Well, that's been limed. This field here, this big one. I love that. Not quite sure what I would do with it. It's a massive field. I feel like I'll need several machines for that. Hey, babe. What are you up to? Put this guy on a worker, hire, so that we can switch to the next set. Start getting him prepared. Now, these 2 machines, I do believe this one over here. Need for the first one we bought over there was for corn, so I think that has the corn. It's got the planter, not the seeder. Yeah. Where's the ultimate alignment? Oh. This is the wrong machine. It is this one over here. That's slightly annoying, but never mind. That's why we've got workers doing the other. Stopped, my friend. What's happened there? Stuck on a tree. What are you doing? Why are you even over there, you absolute nitwit? It's like it purposefully drove into the tree. There we go. Okay. That's better. Nice, doing okay. Hey, nice, babe. You kept your streak going, huh? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right. Now, set this guy up. Yeah, we need to do. There we go. 27 months. I've been on Twitch for 27 months. That's kind of insane, really, when you think about it. Right, start with the headlands. Plant that, and go, my son. Just finish this off ourselves, I think. The good old Nexat is already powering through. There, didn't I? Think it would be that narrow. Never mind. I will set this guy off in the other field now, whilst the lime is finishing up there. Then bring the lime spreader over here once we're done. Yeah. How's he doing in that field? Oh, actually really well. He should be a couple more passes and he should be done there. You've missed a bit, dude. Not impressed by that. Right. Tram lines on. Steering assist. There we go. Ah, perfect. Lovely stuff. We should have all these fields processed in no time at all. That is the plan. Nothing on sale at the moment, sadly. Wouldn't it be nice if a cotton harvester just popped up? That would be so good. But, I'm not expecting it to happen by any means, you know, because it would be just far too good. These trees are actually an actual nightmare. I think today's the day that I also trim some of these trees down the side of the road. Certainly ones on this side, I think. The ones on the other side I might leave. But this side I think I'm going to get rid of, just so that there's only trees on one side. I think that would be better for navigating. Yeah, just keep the hedge, but get rid of all the trees. To bring the wagon round. That wasn't too bad. Just switch over there quite quickly. Haha. Tank is empty. Uh-oh. Can't be having that. And it almost finished the field. Look at that. Apparently it's still spraying even now. That's odd, but you stop it. Ah! That means I probably will need another lot of lime bags just for the final field. Yeah. To some more lime. Hey, they've stopped. That's good. This game sometimes you think you've seen it all. Yeah, not at all. It's always got surprises for you. Okay. Let's get some more lime. Two lots of 8 bags. Perfect. Okay. Nearly ready to carry on. Boom. Right. Out. Start with the work the headlands off. Higher. You should find his. Should. Come on, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing, you crazy thing? Do a little bit in that corner. Oh boy, right. Turn. Boom. Lovely stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. What that is then, that's obviously... It's not weeds, I don't know what that is actually. Oh, marvellous. It's like leaving little patches of stuff behind. I hope those aren't weeds. That would be very annoying, actually. down to the next one. Yep. Perfect width there. Marvellous. Okay. It's up. Let's head to the last field. What I need to do actually is to get rid of some of these hedges so that I can make alternative routes into them. Oh yeah, the other one was over next to this here, wasn't it? It was these hedges just here, so. Track, kind of. No, gravel. Let's try gravel. There we go. Lovely. Just a little root in there, and then we'll do the same over here where we've removed the hedge as well. So just up here where we've removed the hedge. Way. Out of here. Right, okay. I don't think we actually need to refill at this point in time. I think we should have enough in the tank here to spray this last field. Should be all right. Work that. Okay. Out of this field so that guy can crack on. Go and fill up the lime spreader with what we have short in the tank here, and then we'll get this guy in the final field. Start liming the last field. Go. Right. Perfect. That's much better with the little track into the field there. And I think it's time, whilst all the machines are working then, it's time to start tackling this hedgerow. That's the best idea. Second, just got to refresh that. My feed from the stream was getting held up there. But we do seem to be good again, so excellent. I will say, there is one tiny little thing about the next app that I find a little bit annoying, and that is the tram lines that it makes for itself. It's like, sure you do, but you don't need to. Because, we don't have crop destruction on at the moment. So we're all good. You can forget about that. But never mind. It's just how it is. It's how the thing works. Right, let's start down these trees then. Depending on the size of the tree, I may just get rid of some of them, because they're not all going to be useful trees, I don't think. But we'll try and take as many as possible. Some of them will actually give us a decent amount of I think this one would. Might cut this one in half. Down there. To make it a little bit easier to handle. Is that the sprayer that's finished its job already? X app that's finished its job. That is still going strong. That's this guy. Alright, so the lime 2 and 3 over here need to be done, but that's where a crop's growing at the moment. So we can't do anything about that. This is the one that's being worked on. This one's done. This one's done. Let's have a look at weeds. Yeah, why has it left these little patches? I wonder if they are small weeds that can't be sprayed off. It's probably what they are. It's actually kind of annoying, to be honest, because that just means that we're going to have it's coming up later on, which is not really what I want. This guy up. Here at the shop for the time being whilst we carry on with the trees. Oh wow, okay, that must have had like 4 litres of stuff in it. that guy there. Perfect. Definitely run out of line before long. Right, this tree. See where I'm actually cutting. Action. Next tree. Get rid of this one. Box elder. Yeah, box elders are terrible. This one. Also a box elder, so get rid of this one as well. Some of them just aren't worth it. Well, it's the box elder, but it actually has some trunk to it, so. Do. Perfect. It's up a little bit. Definitely sizable trees. Not sure if these trees are actually going to be worth it, but we'll take them all the same. And if it doesn't give us an awful lot, then we know for next time not to bother with them. Got in well at all there. I don't think that has in the truck whatsoever. No, it's not, is it? There we go. Right. American elm. These are good. Always good. Yeah, these trees have a good amount. I get one more in maybe. Worth trying to get this big boy in on top. I think so. Try and get more on board. Big oak tree. I'll probably be sued for doing that in real life. If I cut down an oak tree of that size in real life, they would definitely sue me. That is a hefty tree. probably have a TPO on it. And you don't want to be messing around with trees that have TPOs on. I know that much from working with my dad, who was a tree surgeon in this country. Yeah. Those of you who don't know, TPO is a tree preservation order. It gets trees that have been in place for a certain amount of time, or are a certain species, or maybe just aesthetically pleasing. You know, have TPOs put on them. They're usually in like conservation areas, and you know, areas of outstanding natural beauty. That kind of thing. And it basically means that you can't do anything with the tree. You can't trim it, you can't prune it, you can't prune it, you can't trim it, you can't do anything with it at all. Unless you want to pay a fine. And I do believe they are actually quite hefty. They are not to be misjudged, TPOs. They can be quite potent depending on the tree and the location. So the other stuff gave me 5,000. How much is this tree going to give me? Oh, nearly 4,000 just for that. Yeah, so the smaller trees, definitely not as much wood in them. I do wonder if I should invest in wood chipping. Yeah, because I do know that wood chipping can be very profitable. On FS25. It really wasn't on 22. But 25, I think it actually it has quite a substantial money-making profit behind it. As long as you don't go crazy, of course. You know, you don't want to be buying that 400. It's like £600,000. Wood chipper, I think. Messing with that one, I don't think. Right. I think these small trees, like this one, get rid of them. One, perfect. There was a tank empty there. Which one was it? Ah, this guy. It's finished. It's good. It's very good. To travel mode. Junk. Getting working in this over here, I think. Ooh, actually. No, I think we should go and do the field next to the one up there, because that has been sorted. That one still hasn't been fully limed, so we don't want to start planting on that field just yet, in case there are issues with these two machines getting up close and personal with each other. Go over here. Round, it's down here. So let's that little hill there is very disruptive for this machine. It doesn't have the clearance between the wheels. It's too long for what it is. It keeps beaching itself. Wish I could put a gate in that corner of the field, but I can't because there's a wall there. And seemingly the walls on this map are non-destructible. Go figure. Work mode. Higher. Start. There we go. Perfect. Start with that little corner there, is he, huh? Gonna start. There we go. So that's better. Okay, where did the lime spreader get to? Here we go. Actually done a very good job on the tank that it had there, but you need to refill. So let's go and refill and carry on. Machine. Oh, should take 7 bags to fill. Bags, 3 more to go. Done, 2 more bags. Maybe 2 more bags now. Bag had 23 litres in it. That's not good at all. This should do it. This should do it. There we are. Marvellous. Back to the field for you, good sir. Ooh. Goodness me. I'm still absolutely exhausted, I tell you guys, because you know I've mentioned before I've been on the 6:30 start this week, so been getting up at 5, half 5 in the morning. Not only that, but our clocks went forward last Sunday, so I lost an hour's sleep on the Sunday night before this all started. It's been a busy week. And despite lying in until about 8 o'clock each day to this week. Still absolutely knackered. Okay. Excellent. Let's get back to tree cutting, shall we? Bit of hedgerow management. Yep, this one. Oof. Beautiful. Right, this one, however, shall indeed keep. Low as possible. Another oak tree. Wedge. I think it's stuck there now. Okay, right. Let's carry on up the road, get rid of some of these other trees here. What I might do is get rid of some of the smaller trees on the other side as well. This one's definitely going. Box elder. Moving along. This one as well. Oof. And this one. Ooh, there we go. Marvelous. And I'm also going to get rid of this tree here as well. Is this another box elder? It is. That. Beautiful. Perfect. There we go. 2 more trees out the way. Let's get next one done as well. Stumps. The most realistic logging experience in the world. Oh, no, 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 no. Get back in the truck, please. Thank you. Strap that on. Right. I think these next few I might just get rid of actually. Oh. Hello. That one. This one. This one. Oof. And get rid of this one. Oh. 2. Lynx elders are just nothing, basically. Anything useful. Pain. Box level 2 it is. That can go. That looks like a box level as well. It is. Perfect. Cotton's growing nicely. This one. Stuff. That's it. Oh yeah, that is so much better. That's cleared the road out immensely. Actually see what we're doing now. Perfect. Another thing I also want to do is over here. Are a couple of lodgepole pines that I want to procure for the saw. So these trees here, absolutely perfect for logging. There's a problem because I put it into. That's better. There we go. Much better. I put it into the barbed wire fence, which it did not like seemingly. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Look at the position of that. It's ridiculous. Okay. That's terrible, but never mind. Get rid of this tree. More lodge poles over there, but what if I can really get these in? Try. Oh yes, this is an oak tree. Perfect. That one. Actually, let's just check on. Okay, he's going okay. And the line guy finally actually back to should be doing. Excellent. Okay. let's take this over to the sawmill, and then we'll come back for the other trees. I think if I try and take any more, I will be in trouble. Already going to be in trouble with this lot, but... what do you want from me? This isn't Silver Run Forest. If I was on Silver Run Forest, I'd be taking this logging a whole lot more seriously, but I'm not, so I ain't. Trees are just going in the back of things. It's sticking out at an angle there. I'm just so gonna catch on something. I can... Yep, there we go. Let's kill some of those fences, so hedges, so that we don't get stuck on them. Perfect. I do like that the hedges are removable. It does make for some good customization, but the walls I really wish I could remove. They are even more annoying than the bushes. Okay, we have 9,000 in there. How much are we going to have? 20. That's what happens when you put in trees that actually have some substance behind them. Opposed to nothing trees. Let's go and get some trees. Get more trees. Should be nearing completion on that field over there very shortly. And we've only got one more field to do before we let's just see how this guy's doing. Oh, he's still doing. He's still going. Okay. This guy, however, appears that he might be... Is he done? Oh, very, very thin strip. Okay. Excellent. Bit done. Excellent. Okay, back to the farm. That's all the fields lined. Apart from this one over here, which we can't do until we've harvested the cotton. So, yeah. After the cotton harvest thing. Ooh, crikey, something is in maintenance there. I don't know if it's the tractor or the spreader or both, maybe? That maintenance bar is incredibly low. Let's just park this here for a moment. Oh, crikey, yeah, that is... Repair, please. Fantastic. Well, whilst we're here. Okay, that will certainly help. Too close. Okay, back to the trees. There's one here that needs loading immediately. Okay, now these two lodge poles. One. And here. Low to the ground as we can. Beautiful. You spin me right round. I won't say anymore because we end up being done for copyright infringement. Otherwise. Come on, tree. I didn't say get stuck in the next tree. That's not what I was wanting to happen. Perfect. Okay. Just there. Boom. Guess that kind of works. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No. Let's try. Take that off there. Oh, and that tree just decided to head to the sky. As long as it's still on board, that's what matters. There we go. Right, okay. The last tree. Stuck in this tree, so we've got to take this one down. Oh, wait, there's a box elder. Actually see where anything is going in the back of this mess now. I'm just hoping that where I'm throwing these trees, I'm actually throwing them into the truck. I kind of have no way of knowing right about now. Oh, do not start. Clamp it on. Right. We're off. Don't get in our way. I have a javelin. Oh boy. That is bad. That's even worse than the last load. That's saying something. Oh boy. I think it's just for Let's just flick over to him and do it quick. Oh, wait, no. He's got one more pass to do. Then he'll be finished. Okay. Got time to get this to the sawmill then. This should be, what, maybe 10, 15,000 litres of wood? Something like that. Hopefully something like that. That'd be really nice. Sawmill busy for a couple of months at least. Oh, of course, naturally. One time I don't want something to catch, it catches. Right. 10,000 litres? It was indeed. Perfect. Right. Okay. Let's fold this baby up. Ooh, we need seed and we need fertiliser, of which I have plenty on the farm, so we'll just cut straight across, I think, rather than trying to drive down the road, because that will be all a mess in itself. But yeah, that's fully fertilised, that's good. Well, no, we need to fertilise these two fields. We need to fertilise this one as well, but the lime's done. The weeds are done. Planted. Wheat. Lovely. And we'll have one more field here, field 10. Do that with wheat as well, and the proceeds from that harvest should allow us to expand kind of exponentially. I'm hoping to get a couple more Nexat machines. That would be really good. And then maybe another sprayer and another something. Several more things, shall we say. Yeah, several more fields actually. I'd like to get field 6. That is a good field. I'm getting adventurous now, you see. This is the danger. This is the danger. I'm getting adventurous. I'm saying I want to buy a huge field. It's like, yeah, is that sensible? I don't know. Fill the tanks. So much fertilizer. Mad. I think that'll do for fertilizer. Let's. Whoa! Back of our little truck here. Actually, these bags should just about fill the hopper, I think. More or less. A bit shy, but I think it's fine. 85%. That is perfectly acceptable. Right. Head over here. This guy in here. Work mode activated, please. The NPC to plant this last field, and then That's fine. Good, good, good. Make sure he sets off okay, and then we'll get to this bit. Oh, okay. Come on now. Make a start. Excellent. Yes. Yes. That is a fantastic start. Thanks, Nexat. Never mind. What am I doing? I want to be here. I think what I really ought to do is develop this area next. So I've never actually. Where are these two weights? Because I've never used them. So I may as well sell that. I very rarely use these weights, so I think I can just safely get rid of them. That's it. Perfect. Yes, I think what I could be doing here, guys, is utilizing this area a little bit better than what I currently am. So, move this tree. One of those American elms that is really bad. I don't know if I'm gonna box elders. Yeah, let's get these two trees here as well, I think. Hey babe, it's going okay. Yeah, going good, going good. Getting through things, you know. Right, and then we want to flatten this area, and I think I'm going to sell that silo as well because I honestly never use it. What's it even for? Herbicide, liquid fertilizer. Yeah, I just buy it from the farm, you know. Buy it from the shop. So let's just get rid of those. There we go. Boom. Fence. Gate. Permanent gate. I think it is, isn't it? It's one of those. Like the, I'll leave that there. That's someone's house. I don't know whose. It's someone's. But yeah, this gate here is going to be annoying, but never mind. Let's move this guy out of the way because we are going to need space here to terraform. I want to kind of pick a level. Just kind of level this out, and I think if I go for about this level. Raise this up. That, if I kind of just go across here and flatten out a come through onto the road. It has not. Oh, hey, look! I'm burying the gate. It's good. Excellent. Hey, right. Let's paint that a little first. Kind of see the area that we're working with here. What I want to do is kind of make this a little bit more kind of usable, you know? There we go. Right, now we have to soften this a little. There. I think this section, though, we do need to bring this out, kind of make more of a defined line. Those bales should pop up once they've once everything is kind of sorted there. There. Soften. Bring this right out here. As old Geraldine next door isn't using this bit of space, and we need it. So, you know, sorry, Geraldine, but I'm taking your land. I sound like one of those really bad neighbours, don't I? I'm even going to paint this here to look like grass. Geraldine thought she had a driveway with a gate until she came home from the bingo one evening and found out that her driveway was gone. Its place was a hill. She was like, has that hill always been there? And I was like, I'd be like, yes. She was like, oh. I didn't realise it was. I was like, yeah, it's always been there. Where are fences and stuff? Is that here? Ah, here we go. Right, I want a... that looks like a nice little fence area thing. Let's fence around here a little bit. That. Like that. Perfect. Right. And then over here. Fence. Area is restricted. No, it's not. No, I don't think so, game. I think you're having me on. But okay. Tell you what we'll do. There we go. Okay. fine. That's fine. That's okay. Kind of ends. I wanted to kind of take it up and join it to this fence here, but yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it? Let's check on the next set. How's he doing? Yeah, starting his. Oh no, he's already started his second headland, so that's good. Right. How does this look? More to come out of the underground. That's it. That's it. Look at that. Nice. We have a nice little extra area that we can put some sheds on. So, first things first. Down a few more of these trees. This one. Get rid of all this one here. Everyone. Bam. There we go. Boom. Simple as that. Yeah, we'll leave those trees there. They form like a nice little backdrop, so that looks good. Right, now. A shed, maybe. Well. No, we'll leave that area for the time. It's been terraformed, that's what I was wanting to do with it. But I think I should put them more bags of fertilizer on my... No, I think it was only those two, wasn't it? Because I used all of the seeds. Yeah. No, that's fine. It looks a bit of a state, but fine. What's next on the agenda? As we finish the field here, I don't know why these Nexats keep trying to basically. This one especially seems intent on moving itself around. It's like it's parked nice and easy in here, and it keeps trying to like parked. Maybe I should switch it to transport mode whilst it's in the shed, and then it might not go quite as skewy. Let's try that. Pop, pop. Yeah, that should work. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I don't have another seeding unit. Right. Nothing in the sale. So, we will need a cotton harvester. There they are. 485,000. This is probably the one I'm going to go for, the case. Mostly because you can unload an unfinished bale, you know, once you're actually done with the field. And I don't think it's any bigger width, is it? No, it's 6 meters. There was a modded John Deere on 22 that had like a 12-meter header, and that made it much more worthwhile, even if you couldn't unload a partial bale, because that was just so much more convenient. Whilst the next set is finishing off, let's take this guy back to the shed and park him up next to the old harvester. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn that little flat area that I created into another equipment shed of some kind. I've got to start making my mark on this map, you know? Already started changing things up a little bit in certain places, but I need to make a few more big changes. This is so much better. Look at that. That's brilliant. Because this little complex here is... It's nice, but... Whoa! Did you see that? I actually did a power slide there. But yeah, this complex is nice, but it's not exactly friendly to the large machinery that I have, you know? I mean, the workshop itself, just over there, is a problem. This silo is a problem. You know, I wonder if I could just actually delete all of this and just make my own little area. That would be good. I mean, look, these little sheds here, they don't fit my big machines, you know? So my big machines are relegated to a different shed on another part of the farm. Yeah. I wonder what I get for selling them. Nothing. 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 And nothing. Wow. Wow. Actually nothing. But that's fine. We're going to sell this as well for now. What I might do is... There was a modded shed that I really liked the look of. Where was it? Which one of these was it? It was like a combined... Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Oh, that would fit beautifully, right? Not only is that... Not only does it have like a gas thing on the side of it, it also has a maintenance shed inside it as well. So, you know, that would sit in there quite nicely, like so, you see. And then I could have something else. What other shed could I have here? Might have been... Was there a silo I was looking at as well? I think there was. There was like a multi-fruit storage. There it is. Ouch. Right, okay, that's a little bit bigger than I was anticipating. It's also a drive-through as well, so that wouldn't really fit there. Ah, that's a shame. But that's like a bale and storage place. I could go for a hayloft here or something. Not sure. Not sure. I will decide later once we actually have money to do so, though, because I would like to get that shed with the gas station and delete all of this, and then, you know, completely redo this little section of farm. It is a little bit unsuitable, shall we say. put in a couple of these cell towers actually. Get pop in a couple of cell towers because we do own a fair bit of land. And pop one here, no problem. Bam, there we go. Anything to add a little bit of extra cash. Let's pop one in over here as well. Bam. That. Okay, that's fine. And what about more somewhere? In this fella's back garden. By you. Yeah, it is. Put one next to the tennis courts back here. There we go. Bam. There we go. Go down to this area. Pop one back here. There we go. Bring in a little bit of extra cash, having 4 of those around the map. Yeah. Some wind turbines as well, actually. No, stop spending money! Stop it! I'm going to have to borrow all of this money back in order to buy the cotton harvester at this rate. Goodness me. Oh, you're seriously doing that, little strip? Come on. Back to work. This is why people say we can't rely on new AI workers. Hopeless. Hopeless is what it is. Right. Contracts. Anything? Fertilizing, harvesting, root veggies, linseed. If the contracts actually paid out better, I'd be more tempted to, actually actually do them, because some of them are just plain bad, But that is life. How many more strips is this going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, we'll turn prefab walls back on again. Or should I turn prefab walls on? Should I be doing something else, maybe? I don't want to do planks. I don't know. These produce wood chips as well, but is it going to produce enough wood chips to actually worry about? And the prefab walls are actually much easier to transport and sell, so I'm just going to do that, I think. Just do that. That guy needs some more stuff. Actually, let's visit this guy. Throw in a few of these here. straw bales as well. How does that do? Alright, okay, 90%. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we want a few more straw bales as well. Go. Oh. Perfect. I might not even need 5 to be fair. Yep. No, just away with Eve. We'll take one more here. Perfect. Is that bale still available? We probably need a couple more bales in the cow pen. Oh yes, we do indeed. In there with you. There we go. Straw bales for days. Turn that on. Cows are still healthy, and the sheep are very healthy. Okay, perfect. Shut up, cows. Indeed. Welcome in, Groot. Nice to see you. Nearly done. A few more passes and we'll be ready to move on. Ay. Goodness me. Right. So let me see here. Is everything else taken care of for the time being? I think it is, to be absolutely honest. The only thing that I might want to do is just double check the milk. Dump that into the dairy so that can start producing. May as well do these little things whilst the next set is finishing off the planting, you see. So. Oh yeah, plenty of milk. Definitely want to get that into production. Ah, thank you very much, Groot. Ah. Spine cracking. Right. Get this transferred over. Do not let me drive. I can't even see giant trailers. Right. And let's put this in here and just keep going with the cheese, I suppose. It's really the only thing we can do at the moment, and it is bringing us some good money, so just add the cheese to the list. And up here again. And let's check on speakers. Ouch. Fabric is in the speakers actually at the moment. Is there a lot? Not really. as busy, but the last one for a little while, Groot. Not forever, as you know, anything like that. So basically, my schedule is next week I'm working the back shift, so I won't be able to stream on Wednesday. So today will be the last farming sim stream for maybe a couple of weeks, something like that. What I want to do is do SnowRunner for a couple of weeks, just kind of like Wednesday and Sunday, just to kind of make a good start into it, you know. And after we've done that for a couple of weeks, I will come back and start doing farming sim on the Wednesdays and SnowRunner on the Sundays. Because I don't want to burn through SnowRunner too quickly, but I do want to make a start, you know, at it, because we haven't had any of that for quite a while now. So it'd be nice to get back into it. So yeah, and then and like I said, after that we'll do both. So we'll do farming sim on the Wednesday and SnowRunner on the Sunday. So yeah, probably. I don't know how many weeks I'm going to do. Because what is this Sunday? It's the 10th, isn't it? So maybe a couple of weeks, so kind of last week of April. We'll start doing. It's done. Done? I think you're done. You're done, mate. Right, pull this guy up. Let's go. Lads. To the staging ground. Dock all of this equipment, because otherwise it ends up upside down somehow. Down, back to front. I think actually what happens is if I leave it in this position, the cultivator disconnects and kind of slides down onto its back. I don't know why it does that, because other machines don't disconnect like that. Wish I could get rid of that gate. Well, yes. That's one way of putting it, Groot. Yeah, my audience has dropped off a little bit since I started doing just full-time farming sim, but I don't mind, because I know people like yourself enjoy such things. So do I. But yeah, it's we haven't had any SnowRunner for a while, so you know I want to get back into it. You know, I don't think I've lost my edge, but I don't want to. I feel like I need to get back into it. Okay, so disconnect that first. Disconnect that next. Stupid thing. Why is that back wheel doing that? Absolutely. Oh, I hate this machine. Why are the wheels like that? Back in alignment, please. Crazy thing about this thing is the steering is a little bit wonky at times. There. Perfect. There we go. Oh yeah, Roadcraft comes out towards the end of May, I believe it is. That's going to be fun because that's definitely going into the cycle. All right, that's everything done. Ah, no, I don't want to sell the farmhouse. It's better. Right. Time to start the cotton harvest. Oh. Now, am I going to be lucky and have a cotton harvester in the sale? No, I didn't think I was going to. Okay, so we need a couple of 100,000 at least. Let's see, are the fields actually ready to go though? Oh wow, what? Really? They're still not ready to harvest? Oh crikey. Okay. I guess we've got another month to go then. Huh. Don't need to do anything else, I don't think. The sheep are still fine. The cows need some food. Okay. Let's just quickly feed the cows then. Uh, we can move on. I don't actually know why I'm still using this mixer. I don't actually need it because I've got the mixing tower now. I'll probably sell this and just replace it with a trailer, yeah? But never mind. Keep it for the time being. There we are. Right. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Plenty of TMR. Lovely. Lights on. Perfect. Okay, I think we can move on now. Once again. Okay, now we should be into cotton harvesting time. Groot, I was having the same issue. When I first put it down, it felt like there was only a very, very small kind of... let's just advance time a little bit. Yeah, it was like you would hold a bale over here and it wouldn't take it for ages. You had to like kind of jimmy it around and all that kind of stuff. I've definitely... I don't know if they released an update for it recently, because mine seems to be behaving itself now. It does actually seem to be... does actually seem to be taking bales properly, which is nice. So I would see about... Ooh. Oh no, it's another harvester block. It's not the... I don't need another one of those, sadly. Yeah, I don't need another one of those. I don't have a third machine to run it, and that would be a waste of our money. So it's slightly annoying, but never mind. We need finances, and we need to borrow. Let's borrow up to 550, 200k on the loan, because now what we can do is we can buy one of these. Okay, and we can also lease one. There we go. Right. Let's get this guy down to the field. We have a lot of cotton to harvest today. Lot of cotton to harvest today. I think with 2 machines we're still going to struggle. I might get a third actually, just so that you know, I can get 2 working in one field and 1 in the other. I might actually do that because we're going to make an absolute ton of this cotton. Then spend on sheds. Fantastic. Aha! Fabulous. So I'll get this guy running in smaller of the 2 fields. And I'll get that I'm going higher in the big field. Yeah. Yeah. I sprayed that field. How dare there still be weeds in it? Ugh. So annoying. Very annoying, actually. Shortcut across here whilst I hire another one of these. Please, thank you. Perfection. Yeah, but this field is so big, I think we're going to need 2 harvesters, and we'll have one doing the headland, and then we'll have one doing the up and down. That way they hopefully shouldn't bump into each other. Hopefully. Okay, let's... all of this nonsense here is just stopping us from actually getting to our fields now, so I think I will. This complex here, flatten it out. Okay, right, go. Back to headlands. Wait, what? I don't have that. Wait, what? Harvest that bit over there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Higher. Make sure he sets off again. Marvellous. Okay, there we go. Squeeze through that. Just about, look at that. Oh, that is a very tight squeeze. Very tight squeeze. This is one particular crop you can't hurry. Now, this is going to take as long as it takes. I think it's going to take well beyond today's stream, to be absolutely honest. I actually plan on spending 2 hours replanting all of the previous fields, but sometimes it just works out like that. We kept busy picking up cotton bales. But I've definitely learned one thing, and that is don't bother spraying the weeds off the field before you plant it, because they'll just come back anyway. So yeah, that's something. Before I go into the field here, let me just hedges. That. Perfect. Marvellous. Got a little route into the field. Perfect. Start with the headlands, please. Okay. Hide. And last but not least, we'll get this guy going as well. Start him with the ups and downs. Like I said, hopefully that means that neither of these will crash into each other. I mean, you never know. It is the AI from Farming Sim 25 that we're talking about. It's not exactly Skynet here. But thankfully it's not. But yeah, that's best possible odds for not crashing into each other, shall we say. What I'm hoping is that getting the cotton into the fabric mills as well as the wool basically double the rate of fabric production, which would mean that instead of 1 bale of fabric per month, we might be getting 2? I don't know. I don't know if that works like that, but hopefully it does. Right, unfold. Off that and go. Perfect. This is going to take a while. Right. What's this guy doing? What? What, are you telling me there's an entire section of my field that I planted that I can't harvest? What is this? I flew too close to the sun. I'm going to have to buy this field so that I have access to it. Oh, that's slightly annoying, but never mind. It happens. If that's the only little section up there. So is that? Let me see here. Farmland. Oh wow, yeah, okay. So Field 4 does actually encroach into this space. Wow, okay. That's lame. But never mind. It's kind of particular between I have access and I don't have access. Hey, at least you got that bit. Hopefully that won't confuse it too much. It's going to do this stupid little... I'm going to cut a triangle off the top corner thing that it does. Never mind, it is up and running. We are good to go. Good. Actually, we should probably... How much slurry do we have? Yeah, here we go. Slurry. Oh, we've got the peas to sell. Oh, the peas are best right now. Oh, right. Okay, we've got to sell the peas. We also have an absolute load of manure and a load of slurry. Okay. I need a trailer. I need 2 trailers, in fact. Got to start selling some stuff. Transferring other stuff over to the biogas plant. Yeah. Okay. Question is, where are the peas best to sell at? Hopefully it's like there. That would be really good. But let's see. Peas. Let's have a little look. Peas are best at the general store. What's the next highest after the general store? 4. Yeah, they're going to have to be transported to the general store, which I believe is the one that's down here. No. Oh, no, that's the farmer's market. The general store. Is that up here? Ah, general store there. Okay. Cool. That's actually not too bad. Come on, peas. Lord, so many peas. There we go. Drive them down here. To here, and then we will set a destination. for him. Set destination. Right there. Perfect. Then we want this guy on that trailer. Grab the trailer, which will hopefully get 70,000 liters of manure. Perfect. That can go straight. This guy. Set destination. Right. Let's drive this guy over. I've got a tractor spare for the trailer that I'm going to need to pick up the cotton bales. Not sure if I do. Ah! The guy has made it to the store, so I'll probably use him to transport the cotton bales. So, the question is, where did the AI decide to take my slurry tanker? Because I don't see it coming this way, which is where I was kind of expecting it to go. I think it might have decided to try and drive through one of the tanks. Oh, wait, no, here he comes. Oh, well, you look at that, you're just being slow. Aha! Way! That. Driving past the tractor on its way to do something. It's good fun. Right. Oi, 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 oi. So busy down on the farm. So much to do. Here I was thinking I wanted to do sugar beets for this guy as well, you know? No, I don't think so. Something's blocked. No, they're still working. He's still working. He's driving. He's arrived. Perfect. Right. Something's blocked. The general store. Oh, of course, this is the one that's actually bugged. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. All Sphere stores then. Yeah, that's really annoying. Is that the one? Oh, that is the one all the way down here, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, I thought so. Ugh. It's annoying that he's... Come on, Oxygen David, fix your map. That sell point is actually bugged. I don't know why it does that. But it's obviously still not fixed. That's really annoying. Right, so you set destination. You're coming all the way down here to there. Perfect. Right. Where's the slurry tank? well. Perfect. Right. Fill the slurry. Take this guy up to the top again. Darn. That's a lot of slurry. Hasn't even scraped the sides of what's in the tank there, though. See it kind of shrinking away. It's barely filled any of that. Huh. There he goes. Now, is he going to crash when he gets to the crossroads here? Are you just going to carry straight on? No, he's going to do that, and then that, and that. That is the strangest thing ever. I don't know why they do that. There's a perfectly straight road that goes round. Damn. They insist on doing like a little shimmy, you know? Around the wrong side of the junction. Instead of just going straight down the road, they come round the other side of this triangle. It's so bizarre. Water gone, don't mind. Crap, wait a minute, where am I going? Be over there. I think I'm driving to the store with the peas. That's what I'm doing, apparently. Okay. Back to the slurry point. Then we can sell the peas. Probably pay off our loan, actually. That will be good. Yep, yep. 1 second there, everyone. Just need to refresh that. Not much better. Now. Oh yes. Oh, are they out of? I think the bread's done and the flour's done. Cool. Okay. So how much bread did we get? 66,000 litres. Holy moly. We're out of grass. Alright. Sell these peas. Should definitely be able to pay off our loan here. Have a little bit of money to buy a shed. That'd be nice. Put the shed down on that new area that we flattened out. Hmm. 410,000. That is good. Right. You need to go back to here. actually, before we do that, let's pay off the loan just so that we're not spending money we don't have. Action. Sheds? It wasn't the sheds, was it? What was this one? Perfect. New shed and workshop. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay, and where do we work? Is it over here? It must be. Where is... J is blocked by an object. No, you're not. Wait, what are you? Excuse me, good sir. What are you doing? See, they still manage to get confused. Pop you over here. And then yeah, maybe. Fire. No headlights. Just the ups and downs. Away! Oh. Thought so. Eventually they do something stupid. Grief, man. That is actually slightly worrying, but never mind. It's all good. It's all good. Trailer. Hot bales when they start popping out. No idea how many we're going to get, but should be prepared for a lot. Ah, that shed looks awesome from here. Look at that. That looks really good, actually. Go straight ahead with my plan with flattening this. I think the next time we come back to this farm, guys, it's going to look substantially different. So, I'm going to take some opportunities to make some big changes. Really good. He's going to drop his first bale soon. That's excellent. Alright, and it is, to be honest. We could probably get the grass cutter in there now. Okay, and higher. Off you go. But you're gonna take a while. Look at the state of this. Good grief, man. Any good harvesting contracts going on? Oof, root vegetables. More cotton. Hey, delivering to my spinnery, you should be giving me that wool. Thank you very much. That being said, considering that we have a couple of leased harvesters, should I do that contract? I may as well, you know. The field is no bigger. You know, I may as well do that contract. I'm it's not going to take me any longer or less, any more or less time. Once the other harvesters finish, they can come and join them in the field anyway. Finish it off nice and quick. Some trees from this road as well now. Problem is how far field 30 is from the shop, you know? The speed these guys are actually taking on this field. Like, I'm actually quite surprised at how quickly that cotton harvest has gone, you know? It's obviously it's still underway and we still have a good deal of the field to do, but, you know, they've done a third of it? Just shy of a third already? That's a lot more than I thought they were going to have done by this point in time, that's for sure. Oh. Won't fit. Oh, it's stuck. Go through my field. Who put those signs there? OD, you're slipping. You should have considered how far apart those signs were, and how big a header was on these cotton harvesters. You know, you should have thought about that, my son. Expected corrected. No, seriously. Your maps are great. Your maps are great. It's just, they're too good for the AI, I think. Oh, goodness. Crashing into everything. No, no, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, so the roads are literally too small for the darn harvester. I'm gonna have to carry the darn harvester down the road to get it away from these narrow trails. Imagine if I didn't have super strength. What kind of craziness would I have had to do there? Reset it back to the shop and drive all this distance again? No thanks. Where am I going with this? Okay, so this way. Post. That post. I hope there are no more speed signs down here because they're going to cause a problem. Uh-oh, more speed signs. Squeeze through the... No. Oh, no, not quite. I didn't know the church played music. In Memorial JFK. Go. I had no idea that the church actually played music. A nice little feature. Alright. Get this guy to work. Oh, oh. Okay, and hire my son. Go. This guy can drive himself there, I think, because he shouldn't need my assistance to do that. So, set destination. Just here. And away! Thank you. I was going to say, that would have been really bad. Just get around. There we go. Much better. Useless arrow now. Alright. Put some grass whilst we... Oh, that guy's produced a bale already. That's nice. Crikey. I can't believe that with that pea harvest created enough money for us to pay off our debt, buy a shed and still have 200k bank. That's actually pretty impressive. Worker A. What's happening with him? Those are still working. But are you serious? Why are you trying to drive into a tree? Absolute. You're supposed to be driving down the road, which is perfectly straight. Get to it, my son, or there will be trouble. stuff to do that doesn't involve babysitting my workers. Yeah, there's a bale up there. See it? Big old square one. Fantastic. Where he's at now? Where's the harvester at? There he is. Yeah. Oh, he's done half the field. Now he's driving to do the other half. I see. Yeah. Okay. All is forgiven. I was wondering what he was doing there for a moment. Decided to toddle off and start doing his own thing. I would have been very annoyed. Here next. Go to the end here. We'll have a check on the harvest. Just to make sure. Now they're supposed to be one bale out, maybe a second bale in the works. I don't know. Certainly doing rather well over here. 2 bales out already, that's good. Actually, what I should probably do is start picking those bales up so that they don't cause congestion. Grab these big ass bales. Big marshmallows. Oop. You're on the trailer. Right, that's 20,000 litres. Yes, please. Get 3 or 4 of those, 5 of those, something like that. Nice. What's that, babe? If you go into the church, they're in there handling rattlesnakes. Oh dear. Right. It's down here. I'm not actually going to put these into the spinnery until I've finished the contract, because the contract is also going to the spinnery. And I don't want to confuse the contract by putting in cotton that isn't from the contract, just in case it decides that it's going to use that, you know? So instead, stuff. Go pick up that one from the field. Harvester is finished. Good, 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 good. We need to do something with this silage bale. It has been sitting around for Lord knows too long. Take it down to the mixer. This is one that fired off when I was baling and I forgot to pick it up. Throw it in the mixer. Doing stuff. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I think the next field I have to buy is probably going to be that one, just so that I can get the use of my field back. You know, because it's not necessarily a huge amount of space, but it is certainly not nothing, you know? Perfect. Right, back to this guy. This guy up, pop him back in the shed. Oh, nearly ready to cough out his first bale. That's good. Oh, uh-oh. Where's... Wait. No, that's... Why does it take me to that field? Where's the dude? You have got to be joking me. If you want a job done right, do it yourself, you know? Seriously. Granted, me leaving the trailer there probably caused the problem because this trailer sticks out a little bit on the right and it probably caught the trailer as it went by. It was parked rather near the edge of the road, but I would have hoped the AI would have been smart enough to drive around it, but apparently not. No. Apparently nothing exists. It's AI, apart from, you know, nothing. Operating position. Is this guy about ready to pop out that bale? He will be very soon. Very soon, okay. This guy's nearly done here, goodness me. I think he's going to get another bale, but you never know. lot of half-finished bales, it would seem. But that's fine. That is fine. Actually, you know, I'll take this guy. Dump off the oak bale early. I'm going to have him go over to that other field and help out the John Deere harvester. Then again, it's a big field. I do actually need to go down there. But I'm going to go this way so that I don't get stuck in the choke points. Do smart about this. Try to be smart anyway, should we say. So much cheese and bread available from this farm. Good lunch that. Make plenty of cheese sandwiches. Hey, actually, if I was producing butter, I could make a fantastic cheese sandwich. There you go. That'd be really good. Haha. I've just had a curious thought. No, usually, right? You put you do a contract. You put material into, you do the harvest or whatever it is that you're doing, right? You take the product at the end, and I have to throw this guy over here. You take the product at the end. And you pop it into the sell point or the production or wherever it is that it's going. And once you've reached like a certain percentage, anything extra you bring is sold. So you get a little bit of extra money for doing the contract. I own the production that this contract is having me take materials to. So does that mean that instead of getting money, I will just get the excess product? That's an interesting thought. Let's put this guy on not working pedals. Hiya. To work. Catch up with that harvester and find out if it's dropped a bale off for us yet. Should have done. Should have dropped a bale by now, I think. Oh my lord, it's only just dropping a bale now? Oh, it's taking it with it. Alright, okay. Stop that. I want that bale. I want it on this trailer. Game, thank you very much. Oh, bring me back over here, you. Baler. Automatic drop. go. Lovely. One bale for us. Just park off to the side. Don't interfere with anything. Beautiful. Right, how are these guys doing? Oh wow. He's nearly done. You look at that. Doing well as well, actually. I think once this guy has finished here, take him over to the other field and have him pick up where the other harvester left off. See if we can't get another bale out of this guy. Yeah, good, okay. Take this guy back over to the other field because I'm not going to need to pick up another bale just yet. Geronimo! Woo! Go for ourselves for this last bit, I think. Gives us something to do whilst we finish off the last few minutes. Yeah, that has been a very successful stream. So, like I said, everyone, taking a wee break from Farming Sim for the next few weeks to make a start on the new phase of SnowRunner. So I do hope you'll be joining me for that. It's usually a good laugh. And this time it's snow and a very hard region, so you just know that I'm going to get stuck. And that's when all the best stuff occurs. Well, from your point of view anyway. From me, I'm stressing like crazy whenever it happens, but you know, that's the game. But yeah, so I'll continue developing the farm a little bit here over the next couple of weeks whilst I'm playing SnowRunner. And when you come back, I might have some new stuff going on. This farm here might no longer be here, depending on how things go. I can sneak a little bit more of this. I think I might be able to get it all. If I'm harvesting when it doesn't have that symbol, have that alert, all of that, excellent. That, okay. Take that a little bit. Yeah, and I probably will have bought this field by then as well. Here's hoping anyway, because this, you're not allowed to, this land doesn't belong to you stuff is quite annoying. Come on, this is definitely my field. Knock it off. Okay, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. But that's fine. That's a little bit extra. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, let's get this guy over in this other field. Get him finishing off the harvest with that guy. And then see how I go. Yeah. Good. Should be good. Right. A and B are blocked. Get over there. Thank you. Blocked by something. Okay. Right. How much more of a bale do you have? Not much. Oh. What are you doing? Why would you choose to do this one first? That's better. Okay. You. Let's just make sure that you get up to 100%, but no more than. Okay, guys. That's where we're ending today. Didn't quite finish the cotton harvest, but we certainly got more advanced with it than I was hoping. So that's good. And yeah, all should be good. Like I said, I'll continue to develop the farm over the next couple of weeks, and I will see you back here in a little while. But do join me on next Sunday, because I won't be streaming on Wednesday because I'm working the back shift, so I won't have the time. But yeah, do join me next week as we dive into SnowRunner, and until then, guys, do hope you enjoyed. As always, take care, stay safe, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now, everyone.